Andy Savage. And we are here to pick out a fireplace for our Fairway rebuild project.
Yes.
So we thought we would bring you along and have some discussions about fireplaces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
So what we're looking at right now is what? This is
Heat Glow's True Series of fireplace.
True Series Heat Glow. How big is this one?
Well, it comes in 3 sizes. This is the mid-range. It's a 42 inch, and then there's a 36, and there's also a 50-inch wide view here.
I love the 42. It's huge. It's
Yeah,
big.
right?
It's hot.
Plenty
It's wonderful.
big.
So this is what we're thinking about putting in our Fairway house. Is this big unit, the 42?
Yep.
We think it'll fit the space well.
Yes, and I'm drawn to it. I like the shape of it. We can go around and look at maybe some different shapes of fireplaces, but I like the shape. This is kind of a traditional shape of a fireplace, and then this on the front.
What's that called?
What is that called? Yeah.
That's an arch front, and it comes. You got to have a kit that it goes on, and this is a graphite iron forged front that goes on there. It's the best-selling front we have.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Otherwise, it's squared off with a bit of a clean face front rather than this much iron or metal showing. And all the Trues come with LED lighting down below.
Oh, that's
The
nice.
glowing embers.
So in the
That's
summertime,
fun.
if you're having a gathering, you don't want the fireplace on, of course, because it's too hot. You
Right.
can just turn the light on, and it gives a little bit of ambiance, a little spotlight on the rest of the fireplace, so to speak.
So that it still can kind of remain the focal feature of a room. Because most
Exactly,
instances,
yes.
that's kind of what you
Yeah.
build the room around.
Absolutely.
What I think is interesting is there's so many choices in fireplaces that I don't think people always realize. So the shape of the
shape,
actual
size,
fireplace itself,
the insert, the brick
insert,
back,
right?
the
So
log set,
the inside
lights.
of that fireplace, slow down, the inside of that fireplace is something that you can select as well. So these inserts, Andy, like for example on this fireplace, this is a
gray herringbone.
herringbone, thanks, I forgot that word.
Or you can do a regular Stratford traditional brick, which is a little bit more
Is that like a
red.
straight stack?
It is a straight stack.
Okay.
Or you can do the fade resistant mirror interior, which
Oh.
they're reflective panels that kind of enhance the fire a little bit more. I thought that one had it, but it does not.
Nice. I also like the clean black. I think that looks.
I like the clean black, and I like it with the mirror look inside. There's a small picture of it, which you can't see real well,
Yeah.
but it does enhance the flame a little bit
Nice.
around the edges of the black.
So we were talking about TV placement and where a TV can go. A lot of people like to put the TV above the fireplace, which I'm a fan of. We've started putting them to the sides of the fireplace. Now, when we get to a fireplace this big, what do you recommend if we have a fireplace this large? We were talking about if the fireplace is up on a hearth like this, it's probably best to not cook the television and move it to the side. But if we set this on the ground, potentially we could put it above the fireplace.
It gives you a lot more options that way if it's sitting on the floor. Another option, which is on the brochure, would be on the left or the right-hand side of it, level with the TV. That's a little bit different. You'd have to have a very large room for that. But if you'll notice, this wooden mantle, which is highly combustible, is quite a ways up from the front.
Yes, and we do have codes that require us to put the mantle a certain height away from the firebox. So we can't, for instance, stick this mantle right down here.
No.
Code won't allow us to do that. We don't want to burn the house down either. So
No,
there's that.
Yeah.
And Andy was also sharing with me that there are other options though. Like, what did you say? A fan? I could put a fan on the fireplace to keep it a little cooler so that I could put my TV on top
This
safely.
one cannot actually have an actual fan set up where it actually blows heat into the room. And let me check and make sure that this unit actually.
This one just puts out the heat of a million suns. So
Yes, it does.
there's really no blower that's going to dissipate the heat. But this is an awesome unit for a big space.
There is a heat distribution system on it which you can use, which will help a lot in reducing the amount of heat in the room.
Okay.
And it'll put that heat somewhere else.
So it sends it like out the front. Does it help heat the room then?
It can. You can do one or the other. You can have the heat out option working or not working,
Okay.
if you so desire.
Yeah, and some of these units you can actually take the heat, put them into other rooms, right?
Yes.
You can vent them
What?
into other rooms.
Yeah.
So you could have a vent that goes up, maybe it goes into the room behind, like the master bath
It's
or
called
bedroom.
heat zoning.
Heat zoning, yeah.
And all it is a register. Looks just like something the furnace would have.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah. It's the higher dollar units that you can do it with.
Sure.
The more standard common units. You
No
can-
Our
basic.
standard unit does not allow that.
What if
So
it
you'll-
wants to be
You'll
standard?
want to come
But it
visit
is
Andy and upgrade your unit if you want to do that. That's kind of next level fireplace, but it is possible.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is standard. This is Rozier Homes standard.
And I would say, Austin, correct me if I'm wrong, I'd say about 75% of your customers upgrade themselves.
What is the most common upgrade that they move to?
Most likely to a linear.
What are these, Andy? These are linear,
These are linear burn
meaning
units.
the shape goes this way.
Long. Yep.
They start at 32 inches wide. And they
Okay.
go 36, 42,
They
48,
go 60.
and then they go 5 foot, 6 foot. If you want to have a custom one made.
Ooh, you could have
that
custom
too.
one made too.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have 2 that we did at the K-State Stadium, football stadium.
Did you hear
That's
that? At the
K-State.
K-State Stadium.
And they are each
Go
12,
Cats.
they are each 12 feet wide.
Oh wow, that's cool. We'll have to look next time we're
Yeah,
down
that's-
in the game. That's awesome. So I think these are also a pretty common or popular. I'll say popular
Popular
selection.
upgrade,
People
yeah.
are really drawn to these.
They have gone from nothing when they first came out to about 30% of our sales.
Really,
Wow.
30% of your sales are linear, huh?
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
And
It's
so
a
these-
good look.
Yeah, I think they're great. I find them to be a little more like contemporary, modern.
It's clean. It's unusual to have one this low to the floor, but we're trying to make room for everything.
I actually kind of
That's a
think it's
little
cool.
high.
Yeah. That's a little high.
Yeah.
We'll put it in the right spot for you. Don't worry about
That's
that.
right.
So,
Actually, we'll put it wherever you want.
yeah, really, wherever you want it. Outside of obviously the linear look, the BTUs that come out of these things, the heat. How comparable is that to a traditional fireplace?
Your traditional standard fireplace is going to be more than double.
Is there any particular type with either or any of your fireplaces of maintenance that homeowners have to
Well,
do?
we suggest an annual maintenance call for 125. We'll come out, check everything, clean it, and just do an overall service on it, make sure it's working properly. Or you can take the other option of it's not broken. I don't need anybody to come out and try to fix it. And then
Seems
when it
risky
doesn't work,
considering it's
when it
gas
doesn't
fire.
work,
Doesn't work.
then we'll come out.
They do get a little dirty. The glass, the inside of the glass with a little film
Sometimes.
of black on them that can be cleaned off. So if
Yeah.
you notice the glass getting a little dark, that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Slow to start.
Yep.
You know, they click, click, click when you turn them on, and then they poof, they light. Sometimes over the summertime, the computer in there goes to sleep. So homeowner has to turn that on, let it go through the cycle. If it doesn't start, turn it back off, turn it back on again. Usually 2 or 3 times like that. First time we plan on using it again in the season, it will start. And 80% of our calls in the fall is that particular call.
Just getting
We
them
talk-
started back up
We talk
again.
them through it, and
Right on.
they save $125 for the warranty.
Yeah. Let's see what other kind of fireplaces. I think you have
Well, look at that big guy right there.
let's go
Oh,
look at it.
notice the heat these are putting out, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let's walk over
You can't feel that on camera.
Just
here.
believe
Yeah, but
us,
this
it's
will
hot.
tell everything.
Oh wow.
It's called a cool glass. It doesn't get hot.
Ah! No, I'm kidding.
I knew you were kidding.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. It
So
has-
are you allowed to have a combustible material up against this unit or no? No, still no.
It has to be.
This is tile, in case you at home think it's wood, it's not. It's wood.
What made?
The
That's impressive.
NASA brought back glass
has-
from the moon and
it
they
has,
use it here.
it has fan systems in it that's pulling that heat out rapidly
And where is that heat going?
out the roof, through the roof.
So it's hotter down here in Riverside.
Okay,
than it
question.
is-
Can I redirect that air that you're pulling out into a room like you were mentioning before on this unit?
On this unit, you probably can, yeah.
Because otherwise it seems kind of inefficient to send it straight out the roof. But I guess that's where it all goes anyways.
It's all looks. This is just pretty.
If you're
Notice the
if you're willing,
color changing LED lights in the bottom.
if you're willing to spend 25 grand on that,
Okay.
efficiency is not really.
Probably
Sure.
number one in your book.
Uh,
It's like
Well,
buying
I'll
a
take-
tank and
I'll
worrying about
take
gas
2.
mileage.
Do you put them inside?
yeah, we have-
Okay.
yes.
So what would the primary reason be? Just because they're not hot and kids can touch them, or?
Possibly so.
It's size too, I
But
imagine. It's
you
a
could
big unit.
You could burn this in the summer in your home too, and that's not. You know, you're going to feel that a little bit.
Yes, but
it's
not-
not so much that the air conditioner can't compensate for it.
Okay. All right.
You want to add your heat and cool too. That's what that's
Summer fireplace.
Summer fireplace. Okay.
I like it. Let's see what else we have.
This is not a base unit at all.
It's not?
No, no. It also
Size-wise,
comes-
it's not too far off.
Size-wise, it is.
Yeah, size-wise, it's close. The log set's a little nicer, for sure.
And the LED.
And LED lights.
It also has the ability to transfer heat elsewhere also.
Oh, it does, okay.
This fan kit is standard. RC400 remote is standard. What the remote does, it has a thermostat on it. So you can set that right on your coffee table.
Uh-huh.
72 to cycle on and off.
Yep.
If you so desire.
Those are
is-
nice.
Those are nice. We
Yeah, we
have
have those.
remotes on our fireplaces in
Okay.
our house, and those actually are a feature that you don't know that you want until you have it.
Yeah,
With the
they're-
thermostat on it.
they're
and
fun
we
to
can,
have.
They are.
Yeah.
We burn our
It's like a
fireplaces.
heated steering wheel.
A lot though.
Once you have it, you gotta have it.
Okay, so I definitely think for our fairway rebuild that this is
This is a good
this is our
unit
pick.
for
It's
us.
a
I think
true.
so.
I'll do the 42.
Okay.
And I actually like the herringbone inserts.
I do too. I like the herringbone insert. Tell us what you think.
So
Because we care, but it's too late because we've already selected it.
I do want to go herringbone insert, and I do kind of like the color that you said. This is dark gray. It's not obnoxious to me. Like I can see the herringbone inside of there. I like that it's gray and not like.
It'll work well with what we're doing.
Yes,
Yes.
but I actually do not want to do this arch. I don't care for that. I would like something straighter
Okay.
Yep.
across the top.
I can agree with that as well.
Glad we're on the same page,
Wow. There's no fighting.
at least on this video.
Yeah. Tune in next time. Yeah. I want to thank Andy here at Complete Home Concepts for showing us around,
Thank you.
all the good information that we've got.
Thank you,
So
Austin.
when you guys come out and you're building a house with Roger, we'll get to meet him too. He only does autographs or signatures from 8 to 5. So call him to schedule to come out and see your fireplace.
I do children's birthday.
Children's birthday
birthday
parties
parties.
as well.
Mhm.
Yep. So
Mobile fire units.
yes, mobile fire unit. He's selling hot tacos. Anyway, thank you for your time.
Hey, Austin.
And thanks for another
Thanks, Shelley.
Friday Fairway Project video.